Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Coach Josh. Waiting on Brandon Dixon to get into the Good Guys podcast. My apologies. Actually, it's not my apologies. I'm Mr. Consistent. I stay ready. I don't get ready. The reason why we wasn't doing the podcast last week because Brandon just doesn't. He's new to this showbiz. He's new to this way we do things. So I'm waiting on Brandon to get into the podcast so we can get him on the visuals. Where you at, Brandon? I gotta find you in the cyber world, bro. I gotta find you, bro. Like finding Nemo. Where you at, bro? Hope you guys are doing well today, man. Feel free to share this. Oh, there go Brandon. I found it. There you go. I see you, bro. They trying to get you, bro. Are you sideways, man? We'll give it some time for Brandon to get into the. What's up, BD?
What up, what up, what up?
Oh, let me get you. Let me turn you down, bro. You kind of loud, bro. There you go, BD. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, JD. You know what I'm saying? Just,
Man, you bright today, bro.
yeah,
That shirt is bright, boy.
well, sometimes you gotta catch attention,
Glow in the dark, bro. I gotta make sure I don't I can't look at your side, bro, cause.
Yeah. Is you ready?
Boy, let's go. We ready.
All right. Welcome to a birthday edition of the Good Guys podcast. My name is Brandon Dixon. I'm a happily married man and a humble father of four, and as usual, I'm here with none other than the Honorable, the Reverend Joshua Ezzy.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coach, man. BD, how you feeling, man? You and your Magic Johnson year. Oh. Bro, that's cake left. That's leftover cake.
You already know.
Oh, is that the greatest cake of all time, right there, bro?
Bruh. A cake of any other name.
Listen, no cake is greater.
No cake is greater.
No cake is greater, no. Yellow cake with chocolate icing is the best cake of all time.
We'll talk about that later. We'll get into that.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and get into the podcast. As I digest this cake.
Bruh, yellow cake and chocolate icing is dangerous to swallow. Take your time. Don't rush the process, man.
It's also dangerous to eat while you're in the middle of a podcast.
Exactly. Just take your time.
The level of ecstasy is just...
While Brandon is chewing the number one cake of all time, feel free to share this broadcast. Share, and let's get this out to as many people. Gotta make sure Brandon doesn't choke on us right now.
Absolutely. I do want to go ahead and off the top of the podcast, thank the people who have gone to the Good Guys podcast page on YouTube and subscribed.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. We're all 24 of you guys. Thank you.
We're 24 strong. All right?
24 strong. We're looking for 27
the
by the night.
Podcast, we're gonna break 30. All right? That's the goal.
No, 32, BD. 32, because you're 32 years old.
There we go. I just turned 32. All right? Listeners of the Good Guys podcast, let's get our subscribers up to 32. At least.
Man, I'm feeling good about this year for me, man. I'm going into my Larry Bird year, bro.
You about to hit the 3-3?
I'm going to my Larry Bird year this year, bro.
I mean, it could also be the Grant Hill year. I'm just saying.
Larry Bird, man. There's Jordan, Magic, Bird, Tracy McGrady. I'm just joking.
He's not even 33. Where did
I'm talking about the top 5 players of all time, bro.
Tracy McGrady.
I'm just joking, man. You know I was a T-Mac fan growing up. Anyway, let's get right into the podcast.
All right. We're going to get into the podcast because we have some very important topics that we have to discuss. We have a very good show today. Josh, are you ready?
Born ready. Let's get to it, bro.
All right. So we're going to start the Good Guys podcast, as usual, with the weekly airing of grievances. And Josh, this is a special one.
Okay.
This is a grievance of the highest order. I can't think of any airing of grievance that we've ever had that compares to the one that I'm about to share right now.
I'm all ears, bro.
So, in Virginia, during a game of pickup basketball, an individual of the Caucasian persuasion,
of course,
was playing basketball against, a guy, an African American guy.
Okay.
They're going back and forth, they're fouling each other, you know what I'm saying? Rough game. Okay. Guy, I guess, comes off of a pick. Apparently the black guy sets a pick on the white guy. White guy gets mad.
Okay.
Calls the cops.
I heard about this.
Calls the cops in a game of pickup basketball. Where are we getting to as a society, Josh?
It's a scary place. It's a scary place, bro.
Where you call the cops for a game of pickup basketball.
Listen, man, listen, if you call the cops off a hard pick, I'm gonna give you something to call the cops about, bro. If the cops try to come find me talking about, sir, are you the black male with the beard, 6'2", 200 and something pounds that fouled this gentleman? First off, you called the cops?
The cops,
if I knew you called the cops, I'd have been halfway home.
He probably didn't think he was serious. Like, I really would not have. I probably would have stayed because I would have been like, there's no way he's really calling the cops.
What kind of foul was this? Because I saw the video clip. He was standing straight. He wasn't on the floor.
Fundamentally sound pick for all intents and purposes. I have no idea how you can. It's funny. Like, I look at the picture. And the guy has he's got his Carmelo, Anthony going on. There's a couple problems. Like, first of all, he's got two of the arm sleeves on, like two of them.
The white guy or the black guy?
The black guy.
Oh, okay.
The black guy in the picture. He's got two Carmelo Anthony arm sleeves on. They're like camouflage color. They're like blue, black, and gray. And they're matching his shorts, which are also blue, black, and gray.
He can't play. He can't.
Okay, so he's off the rip. He's garbage.
Garbage.
So he may have set a very hard pick because people that can't hoop, they're gonna set those picks that they're gonna send you straight to the hospital. Okay.
Yeah.
So he probably did set a bad pick. It was probably a rough pick, but you don't call the cops.
Nah, you don't call the cops for that. First off, man, I'm nervous to play pickup ball now. I don't know if I go to my children's Klein YMCA to hoop, is the bankers going to call the cops on me for a foul? Or if I go to the hood and I set a hard screen on a thug dude, would I lose my life? I don't know where to hoop.
Yeah, the down, they're not going to call the cops.
They're not going to call the cops. They're going to go to the trunk of their car. I'm thinking he's getting some water. I think he's getting ready for the next game, and I'm leaking in the half-court line. So what am I supposed to do?
Man, you be out there at the bougie YMCA, man. You gonna be.
I stay. Listen, that's why I pick and fade. I'm finesse with my picks.
Boy,
I don't hit them hard. I screen and I screen and pop.
That's a smart strategy. You know what else is funny? You look at the picture, the white guy who called the cops. Like, he's in the most appropriate stance that you can possibly be in when you just call the cops on a pickup basketball game. Like, just take a guess. I want you to take a guess.
Hands on his hip?
No.
One hand on his hip?
No.
What was he doing?
Arms crossed.
Oh, fine. You are okay, bro.
Like, you just know.
Bro, man, listen, man, you can't. I would take your gym membership, bro. You gotta go.
And that's well, no, they didn't take their gym membership, but apparently they were kicked out of the gym for the day. They couldn't, what does that do? They were probably done. I mean, they've already hooped. Like, when you go to the gym to hoop, you're not going to do anything else.
Show me the footage, bro. I want to see the foul.
I don't know if they have footage. They have body cam footage of the cops when they came and responded to the incident, which is hilarious. If you get the chance, anyone gets the chance to see it. Definitely a worthwhile check out. It's just
man, I don't know what's going on in America, man. I can't even hoop nowhere, man. I can't even hoop at the bougie place. I can't even touch nobody there. And I'm definitely ain't going to the hood no more because I don't got time, man. I don't want my blood pressure up and I'm full of anxiety because I don't know if I'm gonna lose my life or get the cops called on me to lose my life. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Exactly.
I'm about to become a shooter, bro. I'm just gonna do nothing but jump shots, bro.
You see what I do? That's all I do.
Man, they getting rid of the big man game. I can't be physical. I can't scream. I can't shout. I'm a monkey. I'm a gorilla when I do that. I'm over the top. I'm just a winner. They getting rid of the 90s caliber of play. I play like I'm in the 90s, bro. 90s, early 2000s. I don't play that finesse and girly game they play now, bro.
Don't be mad because you can't shoot.
Oh, my jumpers, bro. Listen, my J is wet, bro. I got J in my name, bro.
I'm going to read the 911 transcript.
Why you show the respect of the J that's in my name, bro?
I'm going to read the 911 transcript.
Bro, respect my Antoine Walker jump shot, bro.
All right. Here's the transcript of the 911 call.
Let's hear it.
County Sheriff's Office, LA Fitness Clerk. Hi, yes, I'm calling from LA Fitness at the Dolestown Center, and a member got assaulted. Okay, and this occurred inside the business, or where did it happen? This is where it gets good. It happened in the basketball court. Wow. Is the person that assaulted him still there? Is the person... Let me ask him. Yes, still in the gym. Can I get a description of the suspect?
Oh, gosh.
Excuse me. What does he look like? He's tall, African-American, like 6'4", 6'5". He's got sleeves, headband. That's when it was a wrap.
Dwayne Wade?
Alright. He's tall, African-American. He has long sleeves and a headband, you said? And a headband. They had to make sure they notated that he had a headband. He's tall, African-American, and was wearing a headband. His fate was sealed right there.
Oh, man.
And are you the desk clerk? Yes, I'm working at the front desk. And is the victim with you at the front desk? Yes. Does the victim need an ambulance? Anything like that? No. No. And that's about it. He asked for his name and his phone number. What I find interesting is that all he mentioned in this report is that there was a man that got assaulted on the basketball court. Like, if you call the cops and say that somebody got assaulted on the basketball court, I'd come out there too if I'm a cop. That sounds like, somebody might have, got beat down. Somebody might have pulled out a gun and shot somebody on the basketball court. Mm-hmm. When I get there and I find out that none of that occurred, but that someone had a hard foul and is calling the cops?
Bruh. What color was the cop that came? Was he a black cop or white cop?
No, it wasn't a black cop. Oh my God. If it had been a black cop.
Black cop would have been like, bruh, come with me, sir.
Bruh.
You're the one that called me. You're going downtown.
Yeah, you're going
downtown. First off, you wasted my time, and I'm already jealous because I can't hoop on the job.
Right.
So I'm already upset.
You're right.
You called me because you got screened?
A hard screen? Somebody said a hard screen on you? Bravo for them. Good fundamental basketball.
Wow. I'm nervous, man. I'm just gonna I don't know, bro.
It's sad. But you know what? These are things that as a man, you just should know, like, you just can't do.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, when you're hooping, like, if it's a hard foul, you man up. Either you're going to square up with the guy. We don't advocate that here on the Good Guys podcast.
No,
or you're going to come back and give him buckets on the other end. You don't call the cops. Okay? That's a violation of what I like to call the Good Guys Code of Conduct.
Let's get into it, BD.
And that's what I want to get into next. Because there's a certain code of conduct as a man, okay, that you should adhere to at all times. It's important. These are unwritten laws, if you will. An unwritten code of conduct that you must abide by as a man in today's society. And if you violate these laws, then you end up like this guy who called the cops over a game of pickup. So we're going to get into it. We're going to give you guys the Good Guys code of conduct. Josh, what do you have? I've got several written down here.
Man, I have more than several.
Okay.
These are just good guys guidelines to guy code when dealing with this with a male, right? I think I'm correct.
Male, female, just good guys, code of conduct.
Hey, man, when it comes to guys, first off, fellas, if you're going out to eat with a gentleman, that's your best friend, your homeboy from college, you're going out to eat, sit diagonally from each other at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sit beside them. Don't sit in front of them. Sit diagonal. Also, when you're walking to the establishment, always stay 5 to 10 yards away from the gentleman. Because we don't want to give all the suggestion that we're on a date.
That's important.
And also, fellas, do not wear suggestive clothing. Clothing that suggests that we're on a date.
What would said clothing be?
Sandals, skinny jeans, V-neck shirts.
If you're going to eat with a homie.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably go ahead and say jeans are just out of the question.
Don't wear jeans.
If you're going to go eat with the homie.
Basketball shorts, like hooping clothes. Hoop clothes.
It's almost exclusive to basketball shorts. Like, I can't really think of anything else that's acceptable. Maybe sweatpants, and if so, no gray sweatpants. No gray sweatpants. Definitely no gray.
Bro. Nah, bro. We talking about like warm-up pants.
Yeah. Some of those
shorts.
Squishy...
If you got Nike sandals, that's cool, but you gotta have the socks on.
Gotta have the socks on. Oh,
no, listen, that's another rule. Don't ever. I should never see your feet. Men should always wear socks with each other. Well, not with each other. Just don't show your toes.
No toes out. No toes out.
Sit diagonally.
Okay. Sit diagonally. Those are the very good points there. All right. Mm-hmm. First one I have. And this should be a given. This should be automatic. All right. When you go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Never, ever go to the stall right next to mine.
Bro, I'm not going in the bathroom with you at all.
I'm just saying, if you're in a situation where, say there's 6 stalls, and one guy is in stall number 2, you go to stall number 6. Okay?
That's right.
Maximum number of stalls in between individuals. Don't even go to the 2 stalls down. If there are 6 stalls and he is in stall number 2, you should be in stall number 6.
6.
Okay? Keep conversation, no peripherals, and keep conversation to an absolute minimum. You really shouldn't say anything whatsoever
saying nothing at all.
While, you know what I mean, while bodily fluids are being excreted. Okay?
Hello.
Now, once you finish, you know, if you're washing hands, even that conversation should be short. Okay? What's good? You know what I'm saying?
That's a sacred moment, bro. You just chill.
Pretty much it.
Silence is golden during that time, bro.
Even if you have an urgent conversation that you need to have with that individual, it waits until you get out of the bathroom.
It waits. Now, you may crack some jokes, but even then, don't crack jokes.
No.
Actually, you
Not
know
really.
What? Forget what I'm saying. I just wrote guy code right there. Sorry.
No. I don't want to hear any of your jokes.
My bad. Wait till we get to the tape.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's my first one.
My next one, BD, is if you're sitting in church with your homeboy and the pastor say, turn to your neighbor or touch your neighbor, don't talk to me or touch me. Okay? Don't even think about it.
Don't even think about turning to me.
Don't even think. You find the nearest lady and you touch her, you talk to her. And when it's time to pray at church, bro, listen, Pastor, look, we ain't holding hands, bro. Nah, we're going to have a broken circle, bro. A broken circle. Listen, man, I always do that. I do not turn to my neighbor. If it's a guy, I never shake his hand. I never turn. Like, if it's an older gentleman, like, God bless you, sir. God is with you. Stay encouraged.
Right.
But when it's your homeboy, nah, bro, you good. You young.
We good. You might, you know what I'm saying, give him a little bit. If you got to do anything, you do that.
I just get a pound. Hey, yo, man, you good.
Right. That's a good one.
Hey, man, I be hating when pastors be doing. I ain't turning to To my
turn to
homeboy.
your neighbor. I'm not about to sit up here and whisper sweet nothings in your ear the entire duration of the service.
I'm not about to encourage you in the Lord. No, you encourage yourself. What the psalmist said, encourage yourself.
Exactly.
Adam said he got tired of me talking to him in chapel. Bro, I wasn't talking to you in no chapel, bro. Adam said I was talking to him in chapel, man. I wasn't whispering. I wasn't talking, man. That's funny, bro.
He said you was breaking the code, man.
Nah, I wasn't breaking the code, man. What's your next one, bro?
My next one. All right. There's a lot of fish in the sea. I'm going to lead with it. If your homeboy used to date a particular female.
Okay.
She's off limits.
Off limits.
She's off limits. If that's your homeboy. Like, you just can't do it.
Define homeboy, because that's a gray line.
If you have known this guy for more than 24 hours, you cannot date.
I respect it. That's true.
No, I'm just joking. But like you know, like if that's your boy, if that's, you know what I'm saying, if that's who you run with, no. If you guys, like, if y'all don't hang out, like if you only know that person from class, or you just work with them or whatever, then I mean, it's fair game. But if you have hooped with this individual and played on the team,
if y'all won games together, if he sucks and he don't play basketball well, he's off limits. You don't never want to be best friends with a guy or close to a brother who can't get buckets.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be homeboys, so that's not
what do we have in common?
Exactly, nothing, and that's why I'm going to take your girl. No, I'm just joking.
Savage, bro. White 4 kids.
I'll talk about back in the day.
Oh yeah, BD was a savage back. Well, never mind. Anyway,
never. I wasn't.
Boy. Anyway, my next one is when you're going through a tough time, and you at your homeboy's house and you're going through a tough time. Never have an atmosphere of advice giving in silence. When you're going through a breakup and your homeboy's trying to help you out, don't console me without turning on a console. We got to be playing 2K when you're advice. You know what I'm saying? Don't console me. Don't console me in silence. Put 2K on, because I'll empty my heart playing 2K. Because my hands are busy. My eyes is on the screen. I ain't look you in the eyes. I ain't shed no tears. I ain't vulnerable because I'm trying to get a win.
Exactly. That's the only scenario in which emotions and feelings can be disclosed
over 2K
during a game
or Madden.
of 2K or Madden. Okay, we as men, we don't operate, the same way the females do. You guys come over, you have your, you talk to each other, you hold and you hug each other and things like that. We don't do that. Okay, most of the time we're gonna act like it's nothing, like it doesn't bother us at all. But if we are going to, we are hurt.
We are hurt.
Deep down, we're hurt. Okay, and if we are gonna bare our souls, it's gonna be over a game of 2K. That's the only way. That's the only way.
I don't know what I did wrong, man. I didn't mean to do it, bro. I just don't plan to.
Oh, I got you, dog.
Man, bro, I'm hurt, bro. There you go. That strengthens me in my most holy faith.
Man, no, don't worry about her, dog. But you can take these buckets, though.
Well, I'm over her then.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm encouraged.
That's what you need.
So
that's all you need.
So if you're in a room with a guy and he cuts the game off, leave. He's about to take advantage of your vulnerability. No.
We're not about to do that. We're not.
No.
All right. My next one. This one might be a little controversial. Okay.
Okay.
Some of my members of the Good Guys podcast may not like this one.
Okay.
But it's the truth. Okay.
The good gals might not like this.
The good gals may not like this one. But I'm gonna bring it in. Bring it in, everybody. Okay. When you have the event that his significant other comes to you asking about what happened, what was said, who was involved, where he's at, You cover for your boy.
Ooh, BD, that's dangerous, BD.
You unequivocally cover for your boy. Look, check it out.
That's dangerous, BD.
I don't know. These are things that you say. Vague answers, generalized answers. Okay? You let him deal with that on his own.
You right. Oh, I see where you're going. You're right.
Okay? I'm not saying that you advocate, you know what I mean, for him to be doing anything wrong or that he shouldn't be doing. You talk to him on the side, hey man, you know you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself right. Get your life right. Handle that. You know what I'm saying? Handle the situation with your girl. Get right. But you don't jump in the middle of that.
No, there's nothing worse than your homeboy's woman scorn.
No.
There's nothing worse than that. I don't want no smoke.
Like I said, not advocating to be doing anything shady. But don't jump in the middle of that. I'm telling you right now.
That's a good one, BD. That's you know, you just got to say stuff. Hey, man, I don't know what went down. You might want to go talk to him.
That's what you say. Hey, you might want to go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really think, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably not a good idea for me to speak on that. You have to talk to him. You can give him a heads up.
Oh, man, when she leaves your presence, that's what, bruh, pick up the phone, bruh.
You pick up the phone. 911 emergency. You let your boy know what's going on.
Where's the emergency?
I told you not to do it. All right? I told you to get your life right.
Oh, yeah, that's when you go in on him like, bruh, I told you to get right with the Lord, bro.
I told you to get your life right. All right?
You ain't want to get your life right now. She about to cut you, bro.
She coming for me.
But since I don't want no smoke, I just gave her one line. But she about to give it to you. But as far as me and my house,
exactly.
I'm out the way.
Because you know what's going to happen? You get in the middle of that, you're going to catch some strays.
Oh, man, you guilty by association then.
You're guilty by association. She's going to rip into you. All right? Then she's going to go, the first thing she's going to do is go tell your homeboy that you told him.
Ooh.
So now your homeboy's mad at you. She done cut you. Well, she might not cut you out if she's a woman of God. But she's giving it to you.
Hey, bro, listen. We're all growing in the grace of God, bro. The old flesh might creep in on that, bro.
It might.
Ooh.
But, all right, go ahead, Jane.
Man, when you're out to eat with your homeboy, man, y'all catching up or with your homeboys, don't order the same thing. Bro, okay. Listen, bro, if I order my chicken and waffles, bro, you get chicken and French toast.
Wow. So we can't both get chicken and waffles.
Oh, yeah. If we both get chicken and waffles, I may get grits on the side, you may get hash browns.
Switch the sides up.
Don't
have the exact same order.
There you go. Don't have it. And listen, you let the lady know from the get-go, the check, I ain't paying for nothing. I pay for mine, he pay for his.
Oh, you talking about the waiter?
Coming to the table. Yeah, the waiter. I'm like, look, bro, that's why you got to sit diagonal. If you sit in front of your homeboy, you sit beside your homeboy, you giving the waiter mixed signals, he only bringing one ticket. I got to make sure the waiter doesn't even think that we need one ticket. And if I'm looking out for a homeboy and you mentoring or he's going through a rough time, just be like, I got you, bro. You act like y'all about to split it. You act like we already talked about y'all. I got you this one, but let's act like you going. All right. And then when they come out with the like, nah, bro, I got you, bro, man. I know your wife. I start adding key words. Yeah, your wife, man. I know you left your wife with your wife. You left your car with your wife. I got you, bro. I understand it happens, bro. Don't be upset. I got you. Oh, you want me Venmo food to you? Nah, bro, don't Venmo. I know your Wi-Fi down and your internet.
I know your kids probably, on the internet. Yeah, with the
Boy, I be saying all kind of stuff, bro, to alleviate the look of. I don't want my good spoken evil of. That's scripture,
the appearance of evil. All right.
What you
Birthdays.
Okay.
Under no circumstances are you obligated to buy a birthday present for your homeboy.
Man, text, happy birthday text, bro. You good? Happy birthday. Welcome to you. And always look up basketball players' numbers. Welcome to your Magic Johnson year. That's it.
There you go. That's how you congratulate me on my birthday. Hey, Magic Johnson year. If you don't know what the player has had that number, you better look it up and you better find it.
Look it up. Go NFL. Go NFL because there's not that many numbers in your 30s and 40s of basketball players. Go to the NFL some certain years.
There you go. But yeah, a present would probably make me feel uncomfortable from my homeboy.
Man, don't give me nothing, man, but just congratulations and bro, crack. Hey man, you getting old, bro. I know, man. You still get these buckets though. Stuff like that.
That's it.
And if your homeboy's local, if your homeboy's local, you take more than you give. Hey, yo, where the chocolate cake at, bro?
Exactly.
I'm cutting that thing huge chunks, bro. Happy
I'm
birthday,
coming to
bro.
take your cake.
Good look.
That's it. Go ahead, Jay.
You waiting on? All right, man. This is real, man. Listen, bro. Any object on the floor, pick up by bending your knees. Bend your knees, bro.
Bend your knees.
Bend your knee, man. Hey, listen. I know it's on the ground. You act like I know your back sore. I know you tired. I know you hooped and you lifted. You did squats, but you bend with your knee, bro.
You better squat one more time.
You better squat. Don't give me this. Don't give me that back bend. Nah, bro. Our friendship's over if I see the back bend.
All right.
That's funny.
Accidental contact. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna hark back to a time in our college years.
Okay.
I forget where we were going, but we were walking. And our hands accidentally grazed one another.
Oh man, I cringe even now.
Even now, and we immediately dropped and knocked out 10 push-ups.
10 push-ups on site.
On site. If you accidentally graze hands with with your homeboy. If you accidentally, you're walking and your hand just slaps his rear end. Knock out 10 push-ups immediately. Just drop it. Start pushing.
I don't care what anybody got to say. You got your dignity, bro.
Exactly. If somebody walks by, why are those two guys knocking out push-ups? I don't know, but they look like two very manly men.
I'm shaking off the disgust. I'm upset with myself. I'm disappointed in myself.
Disappointed.
I'm never supposed to ever touch a man outside of fingers, as knuckles, palms. Back.
And that thing, and when you give dap, this is another one. It better not be soft like tissue. No, it better be.
That thing sounded so nasty. That dap better be like it shakes the place. They anoint it in the place.
Everybody should hear that thing.
Everybody be like, oh, that's what's up. Hey, everybody want to give dap dick. They be like, that's what's up. Men are coming together. They showing love the right way. I'm telling you, man.
Way to do it.
Anytime I touch a man, I be like, bruh, my apologies, bruh. It's not like that. I'm so sorry. That's why it's important. Go ahead. What'd you say, bro?
No, I was just going off what you were saying. Nah, man.
Oh, yeah. Listen, man. I'm not going to push it. Sir, you okay? Yes, sir. I'm good.
Yes, I'm good.
That's why, fellas, you got to make sure you are self-aware of the presence of all men. Mm-hmm. You got to make sure you're a good 5 to 10 yards away from every man you walk with so you can avoid these feelings. There's nothing worse than touching a man and you be like, dang, bro, you get not to push it out. This also brings me to this point here, my next point, BD.
Okay.
If you and your homeboy in Foot Locker or Foot Action, y'all look at shoes on opposite sides of the establishment. Let him get the Jordans while you go check out the Pumas. You check out the Reeboks while he check out the Filas. And the only time y'all looking at shoes is when you're saying, yo, bro, what you think about these? But you got to yell across the room. Hey, yo, bro, what you think about these LeBrons? Hey, yo, those fresh, bro.
Do you look fresh? Nice. I'm sorry. You're going to have to expand on this. Okay, why can't y'all look at shoes in the same general vicinity? Please.
Man, we're in a different era, bro. We are in a different era. Back in the day, that's all we did. We went to stores and shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's okay to look at the same shoe area if you got basketball attire.
Okay.
But if y'all at the mall and y'all fresh for the ladies, you single guys trying to be fresh for the ladies, that might give off the impression that y'all fresh together. So
Maybe
you
buying me
gotta be as, huh?
Maybe you buying me a pair of Jordans for my birthday.
Exactly, bro. Like maybe this is my birthday month, Sagittarius. You know y'all be talking about y'all zodiacs. Talking about this my Sagittarius, Cancer, and now you buying me shoes. Nah, bro. I'm yelling across the room, man. What you think about these new J's?
Hey, on them fire, dog.
And I thought so too.
Die.
That's it. Then everybody know they not gay.
Oh man.
You got any more BD for the guys? Guy to guy, male to male interactions, bro?
I got one more.
Uh-huh.
All right. Sometimes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You and your homeboy, you know what I'm saying? You might have to, go out of town to handle some business or something like that. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes your funds might not be all the way, you know what I'm saying, where you need them to be. You might have to share a hotel room. Okay? In this instance, under no circumstance whatsoever will you share a bed.
Paper, rock, scissors, bro.
Paper, rock, scissors. If you have the video game console, you will play a game of 2K. If you have Madden, you will play Madden. But that is how it will be decided. Somebody being on the floor.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm up age now, so we got money now. I just give me another room, bro.
I'm just saying, everybody's not there.
Oh, you right.
So if you're in a situation where you're not there just yet, ain't no beds being shared. Somebody's sleeping on the floor. If there's a couch,
I used to hate that, bro. Back in basketball days when we had to travel, bro. I'm like, bro, why y'all putting 5 people in a room, bro?
Only one person sleeping on the bed.
Listen, bro. I'm finding the floor, bro. I'd rather sleep hard and uncomfortable on the floor
and with my
comfortable and with my dignity than to having somebody breathing hard in the back of my neck or toes in my face. That's why I work so hard. That's why I'm glad that those days are over. Bro. I'll be on the floor curled up, bro.
I could never do that now, like especially after being married, because you know what I'm saying. You used to be in the bed with your wife, bro. Let me go on some trip, and I got there and turn over in bed. I'm thinking I'm asleep.
You think it's your wife, bro? You start
thinking it's my wife.
You start reaching and grabbing, bro.
Bro, you gonna die.
That's why, fellas, you avoid these situations.
You
avoid them.
You can't do it.
No, when the fellas come down for my wedding, bro, I got air mattresses on deck, bro. Dang. And if we need more air mattresses, bro, I would go to Walmart, keep the receipts, and take those bad boys back after y'all gone. Everybody's gonna we got a lot of space here, bro.
That's free game right there. That's free game.
Yep.
Get an air mattress from Walmart. Keep the receipt.
Keep the receipt.
Take it back.
Take it back. I think I got all of mine, man. I think, let me see. Okay. Don't order the same thing. Bend with your knee, not your back. Shop at different angles. Let's see. That's it, man. Last but not least, man, take a shower at your own place. Don't take a shower at that man's house, bro.
I've never been comfortable with doing that.
Even in the sports days, man. Bro, after a game, nah, bro. I'm wait till I get to the house.
Yeah.
Mom be like, son, listen, man. What kind of son you want to come home? Listen, I'm gonna get to the house. All right, next point. Let's keep going.
No, that's all I've got. That's all I've got. So I'm hoping this has been enlightening. Okay, I hope this has helped some guys out that may have been caught in these situations in the near future, and now they know how to handle themselves accordingly.
And good gals of the podcast, listen, observe your man how he interacts with other brothers. If he ain't doing those push-ups, question him. If he's bending with his back, question him. If his V-neck is down to his belly button, question him.
Very much question him. If his V-neck goes down to his belly button.
or if his pants are tighter
You
and he
might want
got
to
his
find you a new
calves.
one.
Listen, if you're walking with your man and you can see his calves through his pants, question him.
Maybe. That's kind of how they wear the pants these days.
Listen, man. Let's bring the wide legs back.
No, it's not going to happen.
Straight legs. Something. All right, B, let's keep going.
All right. So, next thing we're going to do is a new segment that I have decided to call The Five Guys. In this segment, on a weekly basis, we will rank our top 5 of whatever we decide to rank our top 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, know that I will always have my top 5 every week. BD might not.
I will have
my top 5. If the podcast doesn't happen for any reason, just know the only reason is Brandon.
Just know, ladies and gentlemen of the Good Guys podcast, okay, that I am the most obligated person you've ever met in your life, kids, and I am a U.S. soldier.
Oh yeah, I respect that. Nothing but respect. But
so,
just know,
I do my best, but sometimes I might miss the podcast. All right, so the name of the segment, The Five Guys. This week, we are ranking our top 5 in the spirit of my birthday, not birthday cakes, just cakes, period. Okay, top 5 cakes.
Okay.
Top 5 cakes. So we'll start at number 5.
All right.
Josh, you want to kick things off?
My number 5 of cakes of all time. This is actually not a cake, but after you get past 3, you run out of cakes. All right.
Okay, so you're breaking the rules already.
Breaking the rules already because, bro, we was talking about chicken before, and now you switched it on cakes in the last minute. Then I had to, after 3 cakes, bro.
That's next week. Why are you giving away our material?
Oh, my bad. Cake number 5, banana nut bread.
I mean, like, just out the gate. Just out the gate. Just complete and utter disregard.
Bro,
for the rules of the
listen,
game.
man, it ain't but so many cakes out there. The rest
Brand
of
new
them are
segment.
horrible.
New segment. We rank our top 5. Top 5 cakes out the gate. Banana nut bread.
You'll see as I go on with my list.
Okay. Do you have any? Do you wish to elaborate on banana nut bread? Do you feel?
Hey man, no, I'll elaborate once I get into the cakes.
That's a good idea. I mean, seeing as how it's not even a cake. All right.
Hey bro, I asked you clearly, should I put little Debbie cakes in there? You was like cakes, bro, like cakes, like cakes. And I was like, bro.
You asked about oatmeal cream pies. It's in the name, pie. Not
but
cake.
who makes the pies? Little Debbie cakes.
Little Debbie is the name of the brand.
Isn't
Little Debbie cakes is what
bad.
you say.
My bad. I grew up in the hood.
Exactly. Debbie cakes is not the business name.
You grew up with technicalities. You grew up sheltered and fed. Well, them little Debbie cakes, but that's what I thought they was. I thought they were little Debbie cakes.
Wow. Okay. Number 5. Red velvet cake.
Oh, I forgot about.
Yeah. It's actual cake.
My number 5 is My number 5 cake is not banana nut bread, but it's an honorable mention. Banana nut bread is an honorable mention. Or number 6. My number 5 is the marble birthday cake from Sam's.
You couldn't have thought of this before?
I didn't think about red. I forgot about red velvet cake. So let me go ahead and give you mine. My number 5 is the birthday marble cake from Sam's. Any birthday cake. We're not talking about the little ice cream. I want birthday cake frosting. I don't got time for this whip frosting. Man,
that's an important point.
Let me tell you this. Listen to me closely. Ladies, if your man likes whipped cream icing or cake icing, don't trust him.
He is not to be trusted.
A real man wants real birthday cake icing.
Buttercream.
Diabetes. Boo, buttercream. Hey. Buttercream is where the anointing is. That's what destroys the yolk. That's how, man, don't give me no whipped cream. Man, that thing makes my mouth feel very soft.
And men, conversely, if your lady gives you a whipped cream cake,
divorce her.
She's not the one. Okay, I didn't go that far. If you're married, stay married.
Just stay married. I'm just joking.
But if you're not married yet, don't get married. She's not the one. She's not the one.
She's not the one, or she's cheap.
I don't even think it's a matter of cheap.
Oh, you're right.
I don't think it costs any less.
No, you're right.
It's just significantly less tasty.
Buttercream icing is where you want to be, ladies, for your man. If your man says anything about ice cream or whipped cream, listen, man, he I don't know what to say about that gentleman. But my number 5, like I said, is the birthday cake from Sam's, the marble edition. The marble edition. And my number 4 is red velvet cake.
Whoa. How you just going? I ain't even got the chance to justify my red velvet pick. I mean, you just hijacked my entire.
My bad, bro. Go ahead.
Red velvet cake. Now, here's what I'll say. I do like red velvet cake. It is top 5.
Top 5.
But is it slightly overrated?
It is overrated. That's why when it didn't even come from my soul. That's how you know it's overrated. It didn't come from. You know what? Red velvet cake's number 5 to me. Because I would rather have a birthday cake from Sam's than I would a red velvet cake. Red velvet cake has been done so poorly over the years that it has devalued in the cake category.
Well, here's my thing. Mm-hmm. Like, isn't red velvet cake just chocolate cake with red dye? Or am I wrong?
This is real. If this is true, my mind is blown right here.
I thought that's all it is. It's just chocolate cake, but it's red dye with cream cheese frosting. Ladies and gentlemen of the Good Guys podcast, I propose to you that red velvet cake is nothing more than chocolate cake with red dye. If you know of any information contradicting this,
the number will be at the bottom. Call 1-800.
Call 1-800. There you go. So
don't call the number. That's not real.
Okay. Caroline, the topic right now, we are ranking our top 5 cakes of all time.
Top 5 cakes of all time. Number 5 for me is red velvet cake. Honestly, no, I'm sticking with my 5. Banana nut bread, number 5. Marble cake from Costco or Sam's, number 4. Red velvet cake, man, it's overrated, bro.
Does Costco have good cakes?
I don't think I had. I think I had Costco once, but people always go to Sam's. Sam's cakes are amazing. I got a Sam's Club up there in the Northeast.
Yes, we do. And if my wife is not gonna make the cake herself, or my mom is not gonna make the cake, it's coming from Sam's.
Oh yeah, Sam's cakes. Oh,
I don't know what they be doing.
Sam, y'all doing a great. Y'all doing a great job.
I don't know what Sam. I don't know what Sam be doing, but they be doing it.
All right, man. What's your number 4, man?
Number 4. Carrot cake.
So low?
Yeah.
Carrot cake is so low on your list?
Well, it has a vegetable in it, so.
That's the hardiest. That's the hardiest cake of all time, bro.
It's on my top 5. It's just not top 3. It's number 4.
Okay.
Carrot cake.
Okay. All right.
Has
any
vegetables
reasons
in
why? Any reasons why it's number 4? Just because it has vegetables?
It has vegetables in it.
All right. Well, my number 3, when done right, could be number 1. When done right, depending on how you feeling, could be number 1. But it's number 3 on my list. And it's a close to my second. It's a close second, but it's came in 3rd place. Okay. Pound cake.
Pound cake? Please expound.
It's a close tie between pound cake and carrot cake, bro.
Please expound.
I don't know, man. They're the same group together. Pound cake. Man, pound cake is When done right, you heard me when I brought it into the equation of conversation. I said when done right could be number one.
Number
When
one.
done right.
Describe
See,
a properly done pound cake.
oh man, it feels like a pound. Um, it's moist. Um, the icing is gently on top of it.
You mean the glaze?
The glaze
Okay.
is gently rest upon my pound cake. That gently rest, like the dew in the morning, gently resting on my pound cake, gently resting.
Okay.
But pound cake is not, the reason why I say this is because first off, I don't know how to make pound cake. That's why, but when you go to the store, usually their pound cakes are not always that good.
I've never had one that's been that great.
You said what?
I've never had pound cake that was all that good.
Only when they're cooked by a specialist, a professional, the pound cake is really good. But when you go to the store to buy a pound cake, that pound cake's not good.
Okay. All right.
So it's number 3 on my list.
Number 3 on my list. Honey bun cake.
Where is this? What do you mean honey bun cake? What are you trying to tell me?
Do you tell me that there is a cake made of honey bun?
Bro.
You never had honey bun cake?
I never heard of a thing. Man, you know my deep love for honey bun cake?
Yeah.
Explain to me. She made it? She makes it?
Yeah. It tastes like a honey bun. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask her to make it.
Did she get this off of Pinterest or she create this herself?
I think it was like a Pinterest type thing. Look it up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up now.
I can't look it up, bro. You look it up because if I look it up, I'm back to 310.
Immediately. Next week.
Ooh, yeah. Welcome to the Good Guys Podcast.
Yeah, it's good, man. Yeah. It's like pound cake, but with like honey bun.
Oh man, that might come. If it is what I think it is, that thing might be the underdog of the list. That thing might take out number 1.
The only reason I think it's as low as number 3 is because I haven't had it in a long time. So I'm trying to remember.
So that's number 3 on your list?
Yeah. It's number 3.
Oh, okay.
But I've only had it once. She made it one time. She's never made it again. And that was like probably 3 or 4 years ago. So it's not fresh in my mind, but I do remember that it was extremely good. I have history.
It made your eyes roll.
Yes. Yes. I'm sure it did.
Does it have the Joshua Ezzy put down your plate and fork effect?
Mm-hmm. Because you love honey buns. I don't like honey buns as much as you do, but it was still very good. But you, yeah.
Man.
That would be a one-bite, put down the fork situation.
I might have to pray about that one, bro, because if I taste it and see that it's good, it might be problems. I'm lucky I can't buy it. I'm glad there's no place I'm glad I can't go to Sam's and buy that.
No, you can't.
All right,
have an old mother or somebody do that for you.
My number 2. Since I'm bougie and whatnot, since I'm Whole Foods and all that, my number 2 is carrot cake.
Okay.
Carrot cake is amazing, bro. When done right. I'm talking about the hearty carrot cake. I'm talking about that carrot cake that sticks with you for a day or 2.
Carrot cake is good. But it has raisins and it has carrots in it. So,
my carrot cake don't have raisins. I don't think I had a carrot cake with raisins in it. What kind of carrot cake you be eating? That's nuts, bro.
Nuts, raisins, and carrots.
I don't remember raisins in mine. If it was, I might get me a carrot cake tonight.
I don't know if everybody puts raisins in them, but definitely nuts and carrots. But yeah, I mean, carrot cake is good. It's on my top 5. It's just not that high.
Yeah, carrot cake's amazing, bro. Yeah, man, it's. I'm a child. I'm still stunned by this honey bun cake, bro. I'm still like, I'm man. I'm gonna look that up tonight. I'm gonna see if there's an establishment that has that for me to get tomorrow.
I don't know.
All right, what's your number two, bro?
All right, number two. This cake is only available like one time of the year. And it comes from Cold Stone Creamery. And they have it around Father's Day.
Man, get out of here.
It's the ice cream black tie cake.
I don't deal with that. I don't mess with them ice cream cakes, bro.
You don't like ice cream?
I like ice cream and brownies, but now I don't like the ice cream cakes.
Have you had an ice cream cake?
Yeah, had ice cream cakes.
Okay. I mean, I don't really like all ice cream cakes either, but I like this.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I gotta try that one. That one got Oreos in it or something. Is the base like a cookie, like a Oreo cookie at the bottom?
Yes. Like the base
So
is like
more?
a
Is this
Oreo.
more of is it more of a cheesecake cake or ice cream cake?
No, it's an ice cream cake.
Hmm.
The base is like, I think like Oreo, and then there's like a layer of like cake, and then there's like a layer of like cookies and cream ice cream.
Oh, I
And
can
there's
do
like
that.
a
I can
layer.
do that. I've had that. I thought you meant like the ice cream, the basic. I don't think I ever had that one though. But I think I would eat that one though.
I'm telling you, because I don't really mess with ice cream cakes either. I never really like them. I don't like I generally don't like the combination of cake and ice cream. I don't.
Nah, brownies and ice cream, cookies and ice cream.
Oh,
Nah,
yes.
good money. Good money.
Cake and ice cream is like my least like combination. Like brownies and ice cream, cookies and ice cream, pie and ice cream. Those are all great. Cake and ice cream.
I've never had pie and ice cream yet.
Apple pie with ice cream on top.
I never had apple pie with ice cream on top.
Oh, okay, you should do that.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, do that.
But yes, the Cold Stone ice cream black tie cake. It only comes around Father's Day. It's amazing. I have my wife get it for me every year. That's the only thing I ask. I don't want anything else for Father's Day. Just give me that cake.
No, I know what other cakes you want for your birthday, bro. Don't lie. Don't lie about Father's Day, brother. My number one. I think I share my number one. Excuse me for those parents who had their just tell you
right.
That I forget it. Anyway, number one.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest cake of all time. This
Just
cake.
join in together on this one.
Yeah, me and BD is just gonna put you guys on game. You guys in the North LA, Middle East of the country, y'all probably don't know the beauty behind this cake. It's what us country boys love. BD is displaying with you right now like we're on QVC. He is showing you right now the yellow cake. See, TC, you know it's a good cake when you break it into what it is. When you go to yellow cake with chocolate icing, preferably, listen to me, preferably 2 layers or more. Don't give me this 1 layered stuff. Give me 2 to 3, preferably 3. 3. I like my cakes tall, like I like my women. Like my wife, my soon-to-be wife, she's tall. I like my cakes 3
Good
layers. Good say, boy. Kid Griffey Jr. That one, boy. I can't Griffey Jr. that in the outfield. I thought that thing was a home run. I came back and caught that one, BD.
Odell Beckham.
Ooh, Odell Beckham, 1-hand catch. Ooh, I reached back for that one, boy. I said, Lord. Yes, 3 layers preferably. This is the cake that I don't mind making for myself.
You won't find this cake in too many restaurants. No, they're gonna have the bougie chocolate mousse cakes, the angel, the angel food cakes with the,
every
creme
time
brulee.
these restaurants try to give me the dessert menu, I look them in the eye and say, "Do you guys offer yellow cake with chocolate icing? Yes, yay or nay?" No, sir. Thank you for that. I don't know desserts today.
Nope. You gotta either have your mama make it. You can make it yourself. You get the box. It's not too hard. Or you have to go to one of these country Baptist churches and hit them after service.
Intercessors, when the intercessors get to these cakes, Man, but honestly, BD, I love it when I make my own yellow cake with chocolate because I determine the cake and icing ratio.
Elaborate.
I like to make sure that my cake is moist, but
Okay.
there's thick layers of chocolate everywhere.
Mm.
But also I like my edges to be kind of hardened, not
Okay.
super hard, but I like it with a nice brown texture to it. So when I cut it, it's almost like, oh, I hit a bump right there. So the cake is not super soft, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a hearty, but it's a dense cake. It's not so light and fluffy. I don't really like my yellow cake chocolate. I said light and fluffy.
Okay.
I like them solid, moist, and I want the chocolate and the butter to just talk to each other for a while.
Mm. I'm gonna put you guys up on some free game. All
Hey,
right.
give it to her for free. Only time we're gonna give it for free.
This is free. This is one time. Okay. Now, I don't like to consider myself a baker.
Okay. But when he does bake.
But when I do bake, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay. If you
Oh, guy code. Real quick, can I interject?
Okay, go ahead.
That better be the only cake you're good at making.
Good point. Because if you come at me,
if you come to me with a good cake and it's too good, bro, I'm leaving. Thanks for the cake, bro. I really appreciate that, but I'm out. If your cake is good, bro. Now, if your yellow cake chocolate icing cake is good, that's cool. That's clear. I respect it because you mastered one cake. But
here's the thing, though.
Go ahead.
Even if you do bake a yellow cake and chocolate icing, and you want me to, you want me to sample it, I'm not eating it there.
Okay? No, take it with me.
I'm taking it with me to the crib. Okay, and I'll eat it, and I'll be like, "Hey, man, that cake was banging." And that's all we're gonna say about
I
that.
don't want you to see my facial expressions because
Exactly.
If it's good, I can't control my facial expressions.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? I can't control. If my eyes roll back, fellas, your eyes should never roll back in the presence of another man. No, that's why, bro. Only time I eat cake is when Mama Dixon makes it. When BD makes the cake, I'm taking it to the house.
I'll take it to the house, man. Because if my eyes roll back, then that means that you prepared something that made my eyes roll back, and that's just
prepared something that made me feel pleasure. See, your body doesn't know. See, your body's just like, hey, this is good cake, bro.
Exactly.
And then all these sensors go off, and then all of a sudden you're just like, if I make a good cake, yo, coach, yeah, that was you put your foot in that, coach. Right. But when another man makes a cake, bro, listen, bro, I'm talking junk to that cake. When I put it in the microwave, I'm like, man, this cake, it's good. But if it's good, dang, bro, that dude cooked a good cake, bro. But you'll never know I said it.
Exactly. You'll never know.
You didn't hear it from my mouth.
You're right. Okay. Back to what the free game that I was giving you guys. If you want your cake to have the maximum moistness and consistency, right?
Okay.
Here's what you do. You get some Jell-O pudding mix. If you're making a yellow cake, you can get the what is it, vanilla pudding?
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Put that in the cake mix. Stir it up. If you really want to get it right, get a scoop. Okay, never mind. Okay, you won't do this, but the rest of the people of the Good Guys podcast might. Get a scoop of mayo.
What? I'm never eating your cake again, you blaspheming. You lied to me, man. I'm never eating a cake of yours in my life, bro. You backsliding, you backfighting, stab me in the back.
Only you, man.
Nah, bro. Nah, man. I ain't eating nothing from you, bro. I don't care if it makes the cake the best in the world. No.
I mean, it's not like you would ever even remotely taste the mayonnaise, Josh.
Nah, bro.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, anyway.
Whose idea was to put mayonnaise in cake?
It's a great idea.
Who came up with this? You? You came up with it or your mom?
My mom came up with it.
Oh, well, I'm about to try it.
Oh, so now you can see it as a viable option.
We're talking about the GOAT, bro. the greatest of all time. If she says, if your mom comes to me and says, son, Joshua, I've been feeding you yellow cake with chocolate eggs with mayonnaise my whole time. Miss Dixon, I respect it. Wow. But if you said you put mayonnaise in, I'll look at you crazy, bro.
Bruh, cook. And there's a reason. Because my mom is who she is. I just take the stuff that she tells me. But that's fine. Don't take my word for it.
Mayonnaise, bro? Dang.
Yeah, put some mayonnaise in. If you don't want to do mayonnaise...
What does mayonnaise do to it?
Get off of the mayonnaise. All right? Forget the mayonnaise. Get the pudding mix. Put the pudding mix in there. Mm-hmm. That's it.
I have to go to Whole Foods for it. I might go to Whole Foods and they got pudding mix over there.
I can't verify, how that's going to work out for you because I don't know what kind of pudding mix they have. They might have some gluten-free, dairy-free, taste-free pudding, and it might not be good.
Listen, bro.
Gelatin-free pudding. All right.
Yeah. Yellow cake chocolate ice is number 1. 3 layers, 2 layers or more. 1 layer cake is just why make one big 1 layer when you could just add I'd rather have a smaller 3-layer cake than a large 1-layer one.
Absolutely.
All right,
Hop in the comments if you are listening live. There are all of 3 people listening live. If you are not listening live, if you're listening to us at a later time, hop in the comments and let us know what your top 5 cakes are.
And also, guys, if you watch it live, ask the good guys. Put some in the comments below. We was running about 17 at one point, BD. Don't let the people think we ain't hot over here on these Facebook streets, bro.
We lost somewhere.
I know our reception, I think our connection's not doing too good.
Okay. Well, anyway, if you are listening live, if you have a question or a topic that you want us to discuss, definitely go ahead and drop it. We see you guys' comments as we talk and do the podcast, so we will definitely tackle that subject if it is appropriate for a family-oriented program.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's go smash or pass, bro.
Smash or pass. Okay. As usual, this is not the smash or pass that you're used to on social media, where you rate whether or not you would smash or pass a particular male or female. We're the Good Guys Podcast. We hold ourselves to a higher moral standard. We're talking about food. Would you smash or would you pass? This week's smash or pass.
Oh, bro. Used to be like today's smash or pass, bro. That's, professionalism.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what I normally say.
Today's smash or pass is boy, that's professionalism.
I'm sorry. It was the week off. That's what it was.
Come on. It's a professional establishment we run over here, brother.
I'm sorry. I feel bad now. Okay. Anyway, this week's smash or pass.
What?
Today's smash.
There you go.
Now I'm all off. Today's smash or pass comes from the New York State Fair. So this might be something that I actually get.
I respect it.
Okay. So, as you know, at the New York or at state fairs everywhere, they deep fry just about everything. So there's all kinds of things that that you can partake in. Here in New York, at the New York State Fair, they are offering a deep fried breakfast. All right.
Please elaborate.
Let me describe this. So, the deep fried breakfast starts with the meats: breakfast sausage, bacon, and ham. Next, the hash browns, cheese, and eggs. All that goes in between 2 pieces of French toast. Then, it's wrapped in a cinnamon roll.
Smash. Bruh, stop. I'm smashing that, bro. I might get on a road trip. Listen, BD, that's good job, Brennan. That's smashable. That's smash on site, bro.
On site. I haven't even finished.
Go ahead and finish.
Okay. So it's wrapped in a cinnamon roll. Okay. A cinnamon batter coats the entire thing, and then into the fryer it goes. So it's deep fried. It's topped with real maple syrup and berries. You can hold the berries. I don't need that.
Put the berries on the side. I just want to see what
Put
it
the
looks
berries
like.
on it. There you go. Put the berries on the side.
On the side.
That's it.
I'm smashing, BD.
You've got breakfast sausage, bacon, and ham. Like almost anything that involves those three things, I'm in. Then you've got
So it's stuffed in a French toast, or it's in between two French toasts?
it's in between two pieces of French toast, those three breakfast sandwiches, along with hash browns, greens, and eggs.
My God.
So it's like a French toast
My
sandwich with
Lord.
all that stuff in there.
My bad. Man.
Then you wrap the whole thing up in a cinnamon roll. So imagine like Cinnabon, you know what I mean? Before they roll it up and put it in the oven, they put the sandwich in there, they wrap it around it, and then they drop that in the deep fryer.
Man, that might be the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
Like that's gotta be good, man. Like that's the most unhealthy, one of the most unhealthy things I've ever heard of.
Just once a year, bro. All you need.
You're right.
All,
and that's all I'm eating for that entire day.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the gym before and after that, because I don't know if I can eat all that in one setting. See, the thing about fairs is that, man, I'd rather eat that at the house. I don't want to eat that in front of people. I don't want to be vulnerable like that amongst people, bro.
Yeah. I might make some faces that have people uncomfortable.
Man, covering kids' eyes kind of faces. My wife talking about, you looking at who? Nah, babe, this is just this right here, baby. This might surpass the love of women, bro.
Man.
Bro, I'm taking that to the house, bro.
Bruh, can I get this to go? Is there any way you have a
It sucks because it's in New York, which means traffic, which means a lot of people. I'm like, bruh, can I get a helicopter? Can I just dip down, grab it, go to...
No, it doesn't. That's a common misconception about New York. That's New York City.
Oh, so it's not in New York City.
New York State is country than a mug.
So it's like Buffalo or something like that?
I want to say it might be in Syracuse. I'm not sure.
Hey, well then I'm good money, bro.
But it's not like... I don't know. I'll let you know.
Nah, let me know. You might see me next week. I might be like, Petey, y'all got a space in the basement, bro? Because I'm here to try a little few things.
Man, yeah. I didn't plan on going to the state fair. I think I'm gonna go.
Man, that thing better be good, bro.
And if
it sounds amazing,
and I do get it, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna eat it live on the Good Guys podcast.
Dang,
I'm gonna do it.
Man, you might do that by yourself, because I'll be so full of envy and jealousy, bro.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get two, because I gotta eat one when it's fresh, and then I'll put the other one in the refrigerator.
Yeah, because once in the refrigerator, some stuff got expiration dates. Like waffles from Waffle House, they expire as soon as you walk out the door.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's some things that like turkey legs from these Renaissance festivals. They're nasty when they're at the house. How you gonna reheat a turkey leg?
Yeah, I don't know if this idea is gonna work at all. Because even if I do eat it on the podcast, but if I've already eaten a fresh one, then it's not. Your
facial expressions won't be the same.
It's not gonna be the same.
Unless you come in live from the state fair.
That's true.
And I just jump on and you live and I'm live.
That's true. Could do that. Might do that.
Hey man, when's the state fair, man? I'm gonna check tickets.
Google New York State Fair.
There's nowhere else you can get this in the country?
I don't know. August 22nd through September the 3rd.
Ooh.
It's coming up.
Hey, you might see me in the state fair live Good Guys podcast from the state fair.
We're here at the New York State Fair just to try a deep fried breakfast.
I'm not going to Manhattan. I ain't going to go see nothing else but this concoction here. And they bet not be closed.
Oh, I'm definitely going. It's in Syracuse. That's only like an hour from you.
Hey man, you might see me August 22nd through September 3rd.
All right, so we
Or
are
I
both
might just,
smashing.
I might just make it at the house.
Yeah, go ahead and try that. Let me know how that goes.
Oh yeah. All right, what's next, bro?
All right, let us know whether or not you would smash or pass
We're
the
smashing,
deep
bro. I'm
fried
smashing
breakfast.
that,
I'm talking about the fans, the people watching.
bro. Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
I was just saying, let us know if you would smash or pass.
Okay, let's get to one's got to go, brother.
All right, one's got to go. This week's one's got to go is board games. All right.
This plus is a birthday segment, birthday show.
Not really. No, I don't play board games for my birthday.
Oh, I see you, bro. I see you, bro.
All right. So we've got. It's getting late, guys.
Yeah, it's getting late.
We've got Monopoly.
Okay.
We've got Jenga.
Okay.
We've got Twister.
Okay.
We've got Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Childhood. Monopoly. I don't know. That game's so long, bro. But it was like, it's a great game though. Monopoly. Very confusing in the beginning. It does get boring pretty soon. But let me continue. Jenga. That's the block game. You pull the blocks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like the life-size Jenga more than I like the regular table Jenga. Once you play life-size Jenga, the table Jenga just makes you feel like, what am I doing?
I don't even know. Yeah, no, the life-size Jenga, definitely.
Now that's a good time. That's good times.
Yeah.
Twister, man, back in when we was teenagers, bro. That was the game of games, bro.
That was the game of
man,
games.
that was the game of games right there. And everybody who's old enough to think like we thinking right now, you know why Twister was the game back in the day. Boy, you be looking at your homeboy, like, man, make sure you put on yellow. Get it on yellow. Get the right foot on yellow. So I can slide in. So I can bust a move. Twisters was a good game. That might just have to stay because that might be the game on Wed Night. But anyway, Hungry Hungry Hippos was the game, bro. That was like spades for kids, bro. That was one of the aggressive games as a child, bro. You gonna get all these pearls, bro. Hungry Hungry, but we gonna get it in. That's a kid game, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the one that's gotta go, BD.
Which one gotta go?
I can't get rid of Twister because I might have to use that in the next couple of months.
Mm.
But Twister, I'm too big for Twister though. That's what I'm saying, but
boy, if you go down,
Twister, hey, bro, Twister dangerous these days, brother. Twister's a dangerous game for my size, boy.
Well, you could do that stuff when you was 17, boy.
Boy, 17, boy, when you was limber and flexible, boy,
right.
you was shocking the crowd. Oh.
Ooh.
Look what he just. Oh,
how do you pull that off?
How did he pull it off? Because you got girls around. That's how we pulled it off. We pulled it off because we pulled it off because there was ladies in the game.
I twisted some ways that my body shouldn't even be able
to twist. I don't know how I got like this, girl, but I'm here now.
But I'm here now.
I'm here now, and it ain't your turn for the 2 rounds, girl. So we just. That was back in high school days, boy. But now, boy, you might catch a cramp, pull a muscle, bro, playing Twister now.
Yeah,
and the thing, oh man, they need to make a huge Twister, like a bigger size. The one that's got to go, man. Man, this is tough, bro. This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Monopoly taught me how to get this money, bro. Monopoly taught me about how to get that bread.
Mm-hmm.
The only game I cannot play right now is probably Hungry Hungry Hippo. So I think that gotta go.
Okay.
I can't play that right now. It don't get me no kind of benefits in life.
Okay. All right. Hungry Hippos gotta go. For me, Monopoly's staying. Like Monopoly is like my favorite game of like all time.
Life was my favorite of all time growing up.
Dang, I was gonna put that on there, but I was like, Josh probably never played Life.
Man, I lived life, bro.
Exactly. I figured that's what you would say. You came up in a 2-parent stable household playing the game of life.
Yeah, my
Nigga,
life feels like a game. Feels like a horrible, like God cracking jokes on me kind of life, bro. I played life.
All right, I should have put that on there, but it's all good. All right, but Monopoly, yeah, Monopoly's how you get this paper. Monopoly's how you get this bread. We thought Monopoly was a game when we were kids, but if you play Monopoly now, you realize Monopoly is the game.
Yeah.
Like of life. Like Monopoly is like free game. Like rich white people made Monopoly because that's how they operate. They buy property. Whoever has the most real estate wins.
Man,
You build
I might go play
real estate.
I might go play tomorrow sometime this week.
You know what I'm saying? You buy a plot of land, then you buy, you know what I'm saying, single family homes to put on it. And then when you get your K cup, you know what I'm saying, for those, then you invest in, you know what I mean, like multi-family properties, apartment units. Like that's the game.
Yeah, Monopoly's the game, bro.
So I love Monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
Jenga is fun. Jenga's fun.
Life-size Jenga's fun.
Life-size Jenga is fun. I mean, either one, but life-size Jenga is fun. Like, there's nothing better than being, you know what I'm saying, that Jenga Jedi. Like, you just get that one piece and you just...
Bruh, I stare at it for about a good 2 minutes because I see things that y'all can't see. And then I be cheating.
Okay.
Joking down, brother.
But yeah, it's fun. Jenga's fun. Twister is...
Hey.
We talked about Twister.
Hey, man, dangerous game right there, man.
Dangerous game.
Play with your wife, man. Play with your wife. Don't play with no other. Don't play this game in churches. Don't play this game now because your wife gonna get mad, bro. But babe, that's what they spent though, babe. He spent that. That's why I was like I was.
What do you want me to do?
What you want me to do? Left foot on green, babe.
You better put it on this green over here.
Yes, babe. I'm coming right over there. Okay, guys. I can't play no more.
Right. All right.
You get Mama Jenkins in you get one of them old. Boy, you better just be careful, man. Just don't destroy your homes, bro. Hungry Hippos, bro.
Hungry Hippos was the game, man. It was like the more simple form of Monopoly. It's like, you know, I got to get this paper, and I just got them saying, be the quickest one, you know what I'm saying, to get it. So it was a more simplified form of get this paper. One's got to go.
Which one is it, BD?
Yeah, I hate to agree with you again, but it's got to be Hungry Hippos.
Hey, bro, welcome to the good side, bro.
I mean,
if you'd have swapped Hungry Hippo with Life, we'd have had a greater discussion.
I tailor these things around you because you're so like, I don't know. Bro, there's always just one.
Just trust your instincts, bro.
Trust my instincts.
Trust your instincts, man. Hungry Hippos got to go, man, because I can go eat. You know, Twister, man, Jenga, Monopoly, man. Those are lifelong games, bro. Stay away from Twister, single saints. Stay away from Twister. Just stay away from Twister. It's not. Back in the day, we was just in our flesh. Now, got to use wisdom. Because once you slip up and fall, you pulling somebody down with you. You don't want to. First off, you don't want to pull no dude down with you. That's one. Number two, you know, you get down with a young girl, man. It ain't wise.
That was deep. There's layers to that. What you just said.
Layers, brother. So, you know, if you don't want your family, your home structure to be twisted down by a tornado, dog, don't play Twister.
Okay, you tried really hard on that one. The first one was natural. The second one was
Tornado of
forced.
lust. Tornado of lust will tear a family up, bro.
And you continue.
That's what preachers do. Y'all didn't get the point. Let me give y'all another analogy. There was a pearl in the field.
Oh,
Hey man, let me go ahead and give you these. I don't know when this podcast coming. I don't know if it's coming out tomorrow or Thursday, but let me give you guys the thoughtful Thursday or the wise words of Wednesday.
It's gonna be Thursday. I'm going
Thursday. Let me let you guys know, man. You are your brother and your sister's keeper. If you're a brother right now, be your brother's keeper. Be your brother's keeper by making sure you guys are there for each other, man. Make sure you don't build a tight bond with someone that you know is not going to fulfill the guide codes that we spoke about earlier. Have your brother's back. Make sure that he avoids certain things that gets him in trouble. And ladies, have your sister's back. Make sure that your sisters ain't out here looking crazy and looking sloppy. Make sure you guys get together in accountability and embrace the love of Christ together in community, so that when you do go shopping, with all that you do together, you do it all for the glory of God, because y'all are brothers, y'all are sisters, y'all are connected in community, and y'all growing. So you are your brother's keeper, fellas. When you're in Foot Locker, you're your brother's keeper. When you're at the Waffle House, you're your brother's keeper. When you walk in and you see something on the floor, you're your brother's keeper. Ladies, you are your sister's keeper. Wherever you go, you keep each other together. Make sure y'all look crazy out here in these streets. That's all I got today, BD.
All right. Well, like I said to start off the podcast, we appreciate everybody who's gone to the Good Guys podcast page on YouTube and subscribed. If you have not done so already, if you enjoy the podcast, please go to the Good Guys podcast page on YouTube, type it in, hit subscribe so that we know that you guys are enjoying the podcast. We want to thank you guys for listening. It really means a lot. We do this for you guys every week. I hope you guys enjoy it. That's it. I don't have anything else. Josh, you got anything else? Any last words?
That's it, guys, man. I'll see you guys next week. I'll be here. If BD don't show up, I'll just do a monologue version of the Good Guys podcast. I'll tell you guys from my heart. It'll just be a sermon, pretty much. But I'll see you guys next week. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Peace.